My eyes have seen the glory of the coming of the Lord. He is trampling out the vintage where the grapes of wrath are stored. He's loosed the fateful lightning from his terrible swift sword. His truth is marching on. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Oh, glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. His truth is marching on. Gonna fill the kiddies up with candy. Gonna buy them toys and everything. Gonna spend my money like a sailor, 'cause my ship came in. Gonna fill the birdies up with birdseed. Gonna make 'em really wanna sing. Gonna spend my money like a sailor, 'cause my ship came in. I'll just start buying until my money is spent. Trying to make everybody content. We won't need relief or unemployment. We'll all have work and everything. Gonna spend my money like a sailor, 'cause my ship came in. Keep a little song handy wherever you go, and nothing can ever go wrong. Keep a little song handy, and sure as you know, sunshine will follow along. Any little single jingle that sets the toes a-tingle is welcome when you mingle in every single song. So keep a little song handy wherever you go, and nothing can ever go boo-boop-a-doop-a-doop, wrong. I'm not one of the greedy kind. All of my wants are simple. I know what's on my mind. I'm not resting until I find what would make your heart glisten with joy. Now listen, big boy. I wanna be loved by you, just you, and nobody else but you. I wanna be loved by you alone, boo-boop-be-doo. I wanna be kissed by you, just you, and nobody else but you. I wanna be kissed by you alone. I couldn't aspire to anything higher than to feel the desire to make you my own. Boo-boop-be-doop, boop-boop-be-doop-be-doop. I wanna be loved by you, just you, and nobody else but you. I wanna be loved by you alone. A little soap, a little water, and a song. Start the day off right, you can't go wrong. a little soap, a little sponge, a little rub. Wash away your troubles in the tub. It's so very easy to do. Just turn the faucet on. Hot, cold run, and then you are through. You will find that you have won a little joy that'll last the whole day long. A little soap, a little water, and a song. I'm just a poor Cinderella. Nobody loves me, it seems. And like a poor Cinderella, I find my romance in dreams. That's where I meet my Prince Charming. When I'm with him, cares fade away. I'm just a poor Cinderella, but I'll be a princess someday. Be human, won't you even try? Be human, animals can cry. Don't think you're wonderful just because you weren't born with a tail and paws. Be human, have a tender word for every animal and bird and trees. If we could all be human, then this world would be in rhyme. So be human all the time. When it feels like the world is on your shoulders and all of the madness has got you going crazy, it's time to get out, step out into the street, where all of the action is right there at your feet. Well, I know a place where we can dance the whole night away underneath electric stars. Come go with me and we can shake your blues right away. You'll be doing fine once the music starts. Oh, to the beat of the rhythm of the night, dance until the morning light. Forget about the worries on your mind, you can leave them all behind. Whoa, to the beat of the rhythm of the night. Whoa, to the beat of the rhythm of the night. Oh, to the beat of the rhythm of the night. Oh, too many doubts, too much fear, too much danger when we let society construct our human nature. Oh, live by the rules, live by the law, live by commandments. Notions preconceived can lead to utter madness. Let it go, let it go. Let it free your body, let it move your soul. Let it go, oh, oh, we are made, we are not born. Let it go, let it free your body, let it move your soul. Let it go, oh, oh, we are made, we are not born. Oh, I went so long without pausing. Oh, that's okay. It happens. Okay, what's the next verse? It's an important message that needs to be said. Learn to convert, learn to assert, learn to abandon ideologies and disciplines at random. Lay down the law, lay down the rules, lay down commandments. Lift the sanction that restricts our people's madness. Let it go, let it go, let it free your body, let it move your soul. Let it go, oh, oh, we are made, we are not born. Let it go, let it free your body, let it move your soul. Let it go, oh, oh, we are made, we are not born. Let it go, let it go, let it free your mind, uncivilize your soul. Oh, 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 we are made, we are not born. Oh, so many good songs. I love it. That's enough for now. Mwah. Always remember, you are loved more than you've ever been led to believe. Oh, wait. How can I end it now? There has to be a mention of the point of this. What is the point of this? Well, the point is that there is no point. But that's okay because there's lots of meaning and there's lots of love. And it's the Pisces sun. The Pisces sun, which is showering down upon us an ocean of divine, scintillating, sparkling love and purity and just glittering diamond gold of spiritual existence and awareness, and it's churning up all the crap, all the gross sediment, right? So let it go, let it go, let it free your mind. On silver lies your soul, the silver, the purity of the goddess. And Pisces is a very mystical time, a very mysterious time, a very nebulous time, vast and vague. And people drive deep into their addictions so that they can escape the freedom that awaits them if they would just look up to the heavens and realize that we are loved more than we will ever conceive possibly in this lifetime. But I won't limit us because there are no limits. There is no ceiling. So if you think you can't do something because of a reason, there is no reason. There is no ceiling. Just do it. Just do it. You look at and admire all the people out there, all the celebrities. Well, I'm a celebrator, one who celebrates, and I would rather be a celebrator than one who is celebrated. For it is giving that we receive, and I give you this cheer and merriment and mirth and glee and jubilance and joy and jollity and happiness and kindness and sincerity, and mirth is worth repeating, I always say. Or I often say, I should say. But it's a Pisces sun, and I'm here in my leopard print caftan, and I have my beautiful psychedelic couch adornments. Sandra's here. Sandra, will you come say hello? Sandra the serpent. I just have to help her because she's sleepy. Okay. There we go. Oh, Sandra, 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 where have you been all my life? Are you ready? Oh, it's a puppet. I love puppets. This is Sandra. Sandra the serpent. She's a punchy gal. Ah. But in this wonderful time of the Pisces sun, it's a wondrous time for make-believe and fantasy, for Pisces is ruled by Neptune and Jupiter. And Neptune and Jupiter are a wonderful combination. Very, very dreamy, for Jupiter offers humanity its higher nature. What is the higher nature of humanity? Well, from the heart upward, we have compassion and communication. And the divine offers us, the higher nature offers us, reasoning ability, common sense, and intuition and imagination and internal visual capacity. which is very important in manifestation and connection to the divine, which can be maddening when you realize the everythingness of nothingness of everythingness. And it comes back down to the very important things that may seem shallow and frivolous, but happiness and pleasure and merriment and joy are crucial to our soul's development. I strongly support the arts, and if you are an artist, I will strongly support you any way that I can. And yes, I am Tully. Who am I? I am Tully. Jacob Stewart Tully Miller, DBA, Tully Astromancer. And I'm an Astromancer, one who divines by the heavenly bodies and the stars, because this star means something, and 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 this star means something. They all are radiating their somethings to us, and they're all different, like snowflakes and daisies. And yes, introspection. This is the time to be still and just let the magic happen. This is the time to relax. Take a deep breath. And like a bivalve, flush out the garbage. The dead wood must be cleared away and filled with the vibrancy. And I will share some mystical things with you that I've learned in my lifetime towards healing. We take the beautiful light of spring green. And what is that light? What does that spring green represent? Forgiveness in this instance. Forgiveness. The beautiful light of spring green is forgiveness. And forgiveness separates you from the dead wood of hatred and malice and greed, which are only in existence because we do not clear them away. They are just the dead wood that must be brushed off. And the forgiveness is the spring green, the new growth, which ripens into a hearty, deep, rich green of boundaries and structure, which is something that Pisces lacks because Pisces is vast and nebulous and vague. Pisces is indescribable. So Jupiter offers humanity its higher nature. Neptune offers humanity all that is wild and untamable, all that is weird. Weird, I guess, incorporates a bit of Aquarius too, but all that is unknowable, that which cannot be known, the hidden depths behind the eyes, and fantasy. Neptune rules fantasy. Mermaids. Oh, I'm getting so close. Sorry. I'm a close talker. Mermaids and fairies and elves and dragons, angels, demons, all the things that spring forth from the human imagination that we can't see with the physical eyes. We must use our other eyes, our intuitive eyes, our heart's eye, our mind's eye. And kindness begets kindness. Do good and you shall prosper. There's still time to change the road you're on. Ooh, and she's buying a stairway to heaven. Sandra the Serpent, everyone. So important to have imagination, people. It's so important. It's so important. It's an understatement to say that it's so important. Right? We can't let things like preconceived notions and images define our realities. We have to do that ourselves. So, let's see. I did astrology. I did music. And now it's time for healing, which is my sacred trinity. I've been practicing for 12 years, formally, clinically, and privately throughout those years. And so healing. I practice a form of external medical Qigong, which is known as pranic healing, which is developed by beloved Master Choa Kok Sui, who developed, among many other wonderful gifts to humanity, Arhatic Yoga, which I am also a practitioner of. Not so much as I should, perhaps, but we are all growing, are we not? And I am Tully the thrice knighted. I have been knighted 3 times. Not of my expectation, but they happened. I am a knight of ahimsa. And what is ahimsa? Loving kindness and non-injury. I go through this world upholding the virtues of truth, beauty, freedom, and love, but also charity, generosity, faith, hope, trust, honesty, mercy, forgiveness, and many other wonderful virtues. And it's not easy because I have strong emotions too. But choosing the kind path has proven very fruitful for us in many ways. And I'm often surrounded by beauty and kindness, and I'm grateful for that. And yes, so what does pranic healing do? Basically, I encourage you to go to www.pranichealing.com for some wonderful, or .ca, I'm in Canada, but pranic healers utilize the energy naturally generated by the earth, the air, and the sun, as well as from the heavens, the divine energies. And we utilize them through divine guidance, help, and protection towards clearing blockages and removing stuck, stagnant, disease, heavy, gross, dense, congested energies, many things. One of my things I love to remove is harmful, inappropriate, unbeneficial, unauthorized cords and connections that are like weeds in your inner garden. That's one of my favorite things to remove because it makes such a dramatic difference in health and energy and vibrancy. It's like once you get the parasites out, right? Because they exist. But what else is there? Entity release. That's one of my favorites as well, because beyond what the eye can see, past the veil, which is the veil of Pisces, the veil of illusion, the veil of that which cannot be seen or perceived by the physical senses. And in this subtle realms, there are beings that have inhabited this earth perhaps longer than humans, and we just coexist with them, unable to perceive them. Some say they're the fairies. I would agree with that, but I'm sure there's much more. And the fairy story is often told that those who trespass against the fairies, the natural world, would have horrible comeuppance. And though I understand the necessity of comeuppance, I personally am on the side of reparations and forgiveness. But isn't it great to see those get their comeuppance, those who do harm? But we must be merciful. Must be very merciful. And it's a fine line, perhaps. but we can broaden it and relax into listening to our conscience, which is something that Jupiter offers us. Always let your conscience be your guide. Do you remember that song? Do I remember all of it? When you are in trouble and you don't know right from wrong, give a little whistle, give a little whistle, and always let your conscience be your guide. So, opposite of Jupiter, we have Saturn, and Saturn is the greater malefic, the opposite side of the karmic coin, which is of Jupiter, which is the karmic benefic. So we have good karma, we have bad karma, we have good luck, we have bad luck, we have all these things simultaneously existing. And if you think about the conscience being Jupiter, which would be the angel on your shoulder, then one could say that Saturn would be the devil on your shoulder. And Saturn says things to us like, you're not working hard enough, you're not doing good enough, you're not thin enough, you're not happy enough, you're not prosperous enough, you're not successful enough. That was awful. You call that a good job? And many more. And you're probably familiar with this voice, the dweller on the threshold, the culmination of all the dark wickedness of humanity. Our shadow is probably the friendliest way to say it. But the shadow doesn't have to be so wretched, wicked, and evil, because darkness can be pure and clean and clear. But we have to play a part in this by sloughing off the dead wood. Let it fall to the forest floor to become dirt to nourish us. For we are the new growth. We are the ripened wood, hearty and strong. Yes, thank you. So, as you can see, I'm quite a batty fellow, but I have a good heart, and I'm really good at what I do. And I love doing it. This is my gift to humanity, to help humanity. And bring merriment and upliftment, for we do not need to dwell in the recesses of the astral realms, the pits of hell. We do not need to dwell, for we can light the flames of forgiveness, the flames of fires of freedom, the flames of forgiveness, and let the dead wood fall and just live our best vibrant life. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. Enjoy yourself. It's later than you think. Enjoy yourself while you're still in the pink. The years go by as quickly as a wink. Enjoy yourself, it's later than you think. You work and work for years and years, you're always on the go. You never take a minute's rest, too busy making dough. Someday you say you'll have your fun when you're a millionaire. Imagine all the fun you'll have in your old rocking chair. Enjoy yourself, it's later than you think. Enjoy yourself while you're still in the pink. The years go by quicker than a wink. Enjoy yourself, it's later than you think. You're going to take that ocean cruise, no matter come what may. You've got your reservations, but you just can't get away. Next year, for sure, you'll see the world, you'll really get around. But how far can you travel when you're 6 feet underground? Enjoy yourself, it's later than you think. Enjoy yourself while you're still in the pink. The years go by quicker than a wink. Enjoy yourself, it's later than you think. So, Pisces doesn't make sense. And that's wonderful. And that's beautiful. It's magical, whimsical, and fantastical. But it doesn't suit the logical world at all. Pisces does better in the arts than in the accounting fields, perhaps. But Pisces is very necessary. It's the last and oldest and wisest of all the signs. It is the end. Beautiful friend, the end. And so we must take stock of what we've learned throughout this cycle. For we shall burst forth soon with the Aries sun into a new cycle, onward and upward. But now this is the time to make your cocoon, to wrap yourself in the silk, spider silk of your dreams, silkworm silk, glowworm silk, any kind of silk you like, your heart silk of your dreams. Wrap yourself up tight and get your spring green going. And that's allowing you to the dead wood fall away, the dead wood fall away. The dead wood fall away. All that can fall away falls away under grace and perfect ways. Harm to none, joy to all. Yes, we are in our cocoons. We are safe. And what are we? What is the branch that we are tethered to? The branch of the vine of the everlasting. For we are ever blooms, ever blooming. And soon we shall bloom once more, once the sun hits the spring in the northern hemisphere and the autumn in the southern hemisphere, which seems so interesting to me that I would be a spring child in the southern hemisphere. I would like to experience that someday. My birthday in the spring. Because I'm an autumn child, so I am naturally spooky. And with all the passings and grief I've experienced in my life, I've decided to just show my kind, eccentric self. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. And spread cheer and merriment and eccentricity and unusuality, because that is just what I am. And I feel such delight in expressing it and not repressing it, as Madonna says. I'm not sorry, it's human nature. I'm just enjoying my life the best I can. And we all have struggles. And that is why Pisces teaches us of the necessity of mercy, and kindness, and gentleness, and generosity, right? And Cancer, which is also a water sign, teaches us the value of the still, small voice in the thread center of your very being that is incoherent if there are too many ripples in the mental ponds and the emotional ponds. But that's what the world we live in throws endless pebbles into the pond, endlessly agitating the waters. But we can find our stillness. Sandra agrees with me. And Scorpio, the other water sign. Ooh, what does that offer us? The wisdoms behind the veil. Astrology, numerology, tarot, crystal balls, and many other wonderful enchanted things that are yet to be seen, but will be seen. For the truth cannot be hidden long. And like truth, water embraces both stone and starlight. No, like water. There you go. I'm sorry. Like water, truth embraces both stone and starlight, the physical and the non-physical. And that's the veil. But if you look down from the points of view of Pisces and Aquarius, even from the mountainous heights of Capricorn, you can see that society is a thick, heavy, smothering blanket. And people choose to live under it because we've not been taught any other way. But the ego self, the wild ego self that seems to be so hard to control sometimes, is just a small fraction of who we really are. We are all universal beings, cosmic beings. And from the heights of Pisces, I don't know if you've ever seen that image, and I hope you have. And it's like a hand-drawn image, and there's a man, and he's reaching through the atmosphere, through the ozone layer, the periphery of the planet. But he's on a hill, and there's a town behind him, and his hand's going through. And in space, you see all these wheels and cogs and stars, and it doesn't make sense to some people. It doesn't make sense to everybody, but it's not supposed to. Esoteric is just for those who resonate with it, right? And there's so many things on this planet, and you can be anything you want. I encourage, of course, loving kindness and non-injury, but, we all have to do and play out our lessons, right? And that's another thing about Pisces, is that Pisces is associated with the 12th house, which is it's a house that's generally not looked upon as a good house. That was very tactful. It's like the worst house of the zodiac. Major misfortune, self-undoing, where we get our comeuppance inside of ourselves. But the thing is it doesn't have to be this way. It doesn't have to be this way. It doesn't have to be this way. For what we put out from us goes out into the world, the endless Buddhist knot, coming back to us from behind, hits you from behind, the 12th house, the part of you that you would even need 2 mirrors to see the back of your head, one in front of you and one angled up behind you, right? The part of us that we don't think about, the part of us that we don't know, the unknowable is a part of Pisces. And so it's important to be very mindful of what we are putting out, not just verbally, not just physically, not just mentally, but emotionally as well. And emotions are the wildest and hardest thing to tame, and they are also ruled by Pisces to some extent. The waters of emotion are moved by Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer energies, and we all have all of those. We all have the sun, the moon, we all have Mercury, Venus, we all have Mars. We all have all the planets and all the signs within our charts. We're not just a sun sign. That's what you read in the newspaper. We're much more. And it's exciting to know your strengths and your weaknesses, your destiny. And while I cannot tell you what your destiny is, I can paint you a lovely picture of what you can look forward to if you stay true to your dreams. And what is a dream? Yes, a song is coming on. Would you like to sing too? Okay. A dream is a wish your heart makes when you're fast asleep. In dreams you will lose your heartache, and whatever you wish for, you keep. Stay true to your dreams, and someday your rainbow will come shining through. No matter how your heart is grieving, if you keep on believing, the dream that you wish will come. When you wish upon a star, so look way up. Makes no difference who you are. Anything your heart desires will come to you. If your heart is in your dreams, no request is too extreme. When you wish upon a star, your dreams come true. Oh, that's a little too high, maybe. That's okay. Well, stargazers, we talked about, we didn't do your healing. I talked about the healing, but the music is so insatiable. Okay, so the healing, with the time we have left, let us come to our hearts, our very still center, and give a little gentle shimmy of love, and cast off your connections to any dead wood that can be freed gently and mercifully under grace and perfect ways. Coming to our hearts, deep breath. Oh, breathing in the love. We ask, please, that the earth be blessed as we speak the Great Invocation. From the point of light within the mind of God, let light stream forth into the minds of all. Let light descend on earth and be well anchored here, divine consciousness. From the point of love, from the heart of God, let love stream forth into the hearts of all. The divine love that now flows to earth endlessly, may it cause us to ever bloom in love and pleasure and peace and harmony and happiness and grace. From the center where the will of God is known, let purpose guide the little wills of all, the purpose which the masters know and serve. Let divine will, God's will, be done under grace and perfect ways. Our glorious good comes to pass joyfully, blissfully, happily, excitedly, exuberantly, prosperously, gloriously. Glory be to God. From the center which we call Mother Earth and all her children's, let the plan of love and light work out, and may it seal the doors where evil dwells and bind the dwellers of the threshold, that we may all live in harmony and utopia. We may all find our rightful place on this earth that is ours by divine right. Gloriously, blissfully, let light, love, and power restore the plan on earth. Now we've created this, let it be put into a beautiful bubble of light, and we'll wrap it in our gratitude of gold. And be so thankful to keep it in our heart, this prayer for the earth, that it may radiate forth from us, every health ray, every pore, every cell of our being, atom, molecule, radiating divine love, light and power, harmony, imperfection, God manifestation. For we are much more than we've been led to believe, and we are loved much more than we are ever being led to believe. And we have the choice to choose what we will, for we have free will. So let us allow the cosmic waters of love, the cosmic mother's heart, to flow through us all now, illuminating our souls, illuminating our homes, illuminating our country, our cities, our societies, our cultures, our friends, our acquaintances, and those we have yet to meet. Blessings our ancestors and all who came before us. Blessings our predecessors and our progeny, all who are to come in this endless dance of life. And blessings to us now, that we may be compassionate in all the ways that are possible to help bring this earth back into alignment with truth, beauty, freedom, and love. Utopia. I've been told that many people can't hear Sandra when she speaks, unless I obviously interpret for her, which happens to be in a playful accent. But that's what I hear. But what's more important is what you hear. because that's the only thing that's meaningful to you. That's the only thing that means anything to you, because you are the center of your universe. And I am the center of my universe. The day and the night revolve around you. The world revolves around you. And though we are all individual and have our own revolutions, you are very special and you are the only you that we have. And so it's so very important for you to care for yourself and to breathe into your new wood. You are ever blooming, and slough off the dead wood, the old thoughts that don't serve you anymore, because you're learning and you're growing and you're doing so well. Look how far you've come. Look at all the places you've been, and look at all the people you've seen. And you're going to keep going as long as you are kept going by the life force energy of the divine that moves through you. And I had a wonderful vision that I wanted to share with you all. It was, I don't know if you're familiar with Star Trek holodeck. If you are, it makes this analogy so much simpler. But if you're not familiar with it, imagine that we are all just, everything that you see, touch, feel is photons and force fields, light and containment. And of course, light holds prism effect, so we see colors. And eyes are the main receptors of the physical body. But we are this light and these force fields, and we are fleshing out flesh. The trees are trunking out wood. Humans are fleshing out flesh, right? Life is growing, becoming manifest from the inner worlds, the hidden worlds, coming into view. And that's where free will gets exciting, because you can flesh yourself out however you want to look, however you want to be. You just have to believe it in your visual capacities. Give out the gold and breathe in the gold. Give out the gold, breathe in the gold. Give out the gold, breathe in the gold. It's a cycle. Money is just a symbol for generosity, joy, and gratitude. And we don't need to have the physical money to feel the joy and the gratitude and the happiness, right? Because these are gifts given to us from the heavenly bodies, endlessly raining down upon earth, endlessly. If we would only look up from our phones and our worries about bill payments, we would see that we are given a gift of this life. You were the one. You were the one. You were the one. You're number one. You are number one. You are the number one sperm that made it to the egg out of billions. Billions. Well, I don't know about billions. Millions? I don't know. I don't know really how that all works. But anyways, there were a lot. And you were the one. You were the one that fought all the harsh conditions and whatever have you to get through and to burrow through and to start the spark of life that became you. And sure, you may have a love handle. Sure, you may have your worries and your fears. Sure, you may have your forehead wrinkles. But you made that. You did that. And you deserve a lot of credit, right? Sure, it may not look the way you want it to. Maybe you need to strengthen your faculties of imagination, right? Television shows us what the red jacket looks like. But if I say to you right now, picture a red jacket, some people may have feathers on it. Some people may have fur. Some people it may be long, short, whatever it is. But you pictured that, and that's great. So if I said yellow galoshes, what does that bring up for you, right? This is how you strengthen. Reading is great for strengthening the imagination, because you have to picture in your head visually like a screen eventually, but maybe not at first, or for everybody. You picture what you picture for you, and reading helps you to do that, right? But we also have to be discerning. Discernment is very important. Yes. We have to discern what is true for us and what is not true for us. And we have every right to disallow, to assert our boundaries and say, no, that's not for me. And that's fine. you're safe to do that. For we generate our own safety in our own minds. Yes. And we generate all that we see and how we respond to it. And the Ascendant is something I feel is very not talked about as often as I would like to hear it, but the Ascendant is the periphery of what your physical eyes can see. Right? Beyond that, it's just darkness. Or light. Whatever you have in you, I don't know. I see kind of dark, but physically that is. So what you can see in your immediate environment is colored by the sign that your ascendant is in, the rising sign that your ascendant is in. So you have one of 12 lenses through which you can perceive, and yours is for you. The ascendant is also how you are perceived upon first meeting. It's the mask that we wear, but also it's our personality. Personality, 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 personality. Right? So it's also our, personality. What is our personality? Do we have a good personality, or do we have maybe one that could be polished? Right? We could polish it like a nice mirror. Right? We can choose to put our best foot forward, right? Because God knows the wrath and anger within you. But God also sees you showing kindness to the world around you. Ooh, are your returns big and glorious, right? Because the returns that come to those who feel the wrath, which we all do to some varying degree or another on the spectrum, to those who feel the wrath and vent the wrath around them, the comeuppances are going to be quite horrific. And, it comes back to all of us. Comes around, goes around, comes around, even after lifetimes, right? But it's not to be afraid, because free will gives us the choice to be kind. And when we are kind, our karma is softened. That which comes back to us can be that which is destructive, which comes back to us, can be dissolved and softened by kindness and mercy and love, right? Even if you don't feel it, to show it to the person coming at you in your world. Patience, tolerance, knowing that people make mistakes, right? Knowing that inconveniences, seeming inconveniences happen, right? We show patience and tolerance. And what is patience? Patience is waiting for the truth to reveal itself, because we can't know everything all at once, or we would be crazy. We would be lunatics, right? And the thing is our inner world, the atmosphere within us, is ruled over by the moon, inner world of emotions and instinctive reactions. The unconscious, that which we are not consciously aware of, yet exists within us, right? The garden, the secret garden that we have to clean and release the dead wood from, for spring is coming. And if we can if we can show the universe that we care enough to clear the dead wood and weeds out of our inner garden, our spring flowers are going to be so much brighter, and our April showers will be so much sweeter and more nourishing. Pure spring rains. Oh, glorious. So, yeah, that's a cul-de-sac, I guess. So let's take the path, the footpath, or the bicycle path if you like to ride a bicycle, through to the next cul-de-sac. What is that going to be? A moment of stillness and a conclusion. This has been my cyber busking for the period of the Pisces sun. I appreciate you. Always remember, you are loved more than you've ever been led to believe. And we'll have our moment of silence in prayer for the earth and the uniting of all in the spirit of utopia and the higher vision of humanity, which is playing out as we speak and we can tune into it like a radio. You turn me on, I'm a radio. I'll turn my voice off now because it's our moment of silence now. Thank you for sharing this special time with me. I appreciate you, and the next time I see you, we will have bursted forth from our cocoons. So for now, be gentle with yourself. Be gentle. Go within. Wrap yourself in your golden heart silk of gratitude and wait. And you'll know when it's time. You'll know when it's time. It will happen under grace and perfect ways. Farewell, beloved ones. Oh, and the next time you see me, not only will it be the Aries sun, but it will be the astrological New Year's celebration. Oh, so be prepared. So March 21st, I believe. I don't know if I'll do it live or if I'll pre-record it, but stay tuned. Blessed be. Thank you.